think of a car, you think of how it'll get you from point A to point B. When I think of a car, I think of the many ways I can fix it, drive it, and most of all, enjoy it. This is a story on how I got into cars. Hope you enjoy. As a kid, I always grew up around cars, rather if it was with my uncles or my cousins. We always had something to work on it. And as a kid, I remember going over to my uncle's house and seeing his different cars. He had an old Civic. He had an old '90s Civic EX sedan. My cousins had a few Acura Integras, and of course, my father owning a 1989 Honda Civic wagon. Um, these cars were my first step into the car scene, as these cars were not only my uncle's and my cousins, favorite cars, but they slowly became mine. And to this day, although these cars aren't really common anymore, because the 90s is about to be over 30 years old now. These cars are about to be 20 to 30 years old. So finding these cars is not really a problem, but there's a lot newer cars that people like to take a part in. So these cars really just get shadowed out. But back when I was a kid, these cars were everywhere, and for good reason. They were reliable, and they're actually really nice cars. And as a kid, although they didn't know much, I knew the desire that people had for these cars because they were nice and they were totally worth the money. As a kid, I always went over my uncle's house and always, learned the little things too, like how to wash a car properly with my uncles and my dad. And although it wasn't much as a kid, now I think about it, it's just like my entire childhood was based off of cars. It's been always been around cars, and to this day, it still is. My life is still revolved around cars, and for good reason. I took a passion for it, and I want it to be my career, rather that be owning my own shop or even making YouTube videos just like this one, talking about how I love cars and how I can work on them, and even if it's showing tutorials too. So, what's in store for the future? Hopefully for the future and on my channel, I want to create more content involving cars. Like if I'm reviewing cars, or even if I'm doing a tutorial like how to buff a car, or even how to sand or do any body work, or even in the future if I do go to study more about cars, like if I go to school and and study mechanics, I would like to post more videos upon that. But basically, my goal as of right now is just to enjoy what I can do right now, and that's just work where I am right now. I don't work in the field yet, but I really want to. I've been trying to look for a job in the field. Not that I'm not unemployed, but I'd prefer to work in a either in a body shop or in a detailing shop rather than where I work as of right now. But as of right now, things are looking smooth as of right now. Like I said, I just graduated, and like I said, my big goal is to either get a certificate with mechanics and possibly open up my own mechanic shop or my own detail shop, and just honestly post more consistently on the channel, and not just by playing video games like Fortnite or Call of Duty or even GTA, or even funny moments regarding those things, but also just to post videos on what I want to do with the channel, and that's revolve it around cars as best as I can. Um, and I'll do so in any way possible. But this is basically me. This video is just basically explaining how I got into cars as a kid, and what I want to do for the rest of my life. And like I said, this is something that you don't pick up over. This is something that I believe it takes a while to get into. Obviously, anyone can start at any moment. This can go with anything like sports or any other type of hobby that people like to do. But um, starting at an early age gives you a really good sense on what you want to do, and you can and obviously with more experience, you get more into things, and that's basically that's basically what I've done for my life. And like I said, I want to consistently upload more, and I just want to best entertain people as best as I can. And although I don't really although my content quality isn't really the best, obviously my editing skills aren't the best, but But for what it is as of right now and what I can post out there, it's something, honestly, in my opinion. And I hope you guys do feel the same way too. And like I said, I really want this channel to grow, and it's not for, you know, money purposes or getting monetized or anything like that. What I want to do is I just want to entertain people as best as I can, and just, like I said, create a mini community between people who feel the same way, how enthusiastic they feel about cars or video games in general. That's basically what I want to do, is just create like a little family, a group of people who feel the same way, who can be comfortable around each other, talking about their interests and their motives and what they want to do with life. And I think that's one of the most important things about at least my channel anyway. But like I said, this wasn't really much of a long video either, but like I said, it is what it is, and you know, I'll continue to progress as time goes on. But as of right now, this is like a little tiny story time of just how like I said, how I got into cars. And, you know, I want to take you guys on the road trip with me. There's going to be a lot more videos in the upcoming future, especially, like I said, revolving on what I want to do, and I want to take you guys with me. And other than that, there really isn't much to say. The content that you're seeing right now on the screen is basically all the clips that I've taken over the 4 years of high school. Whether it was working on project cars from the shop or working on my own car. If you guys didn't know, my parents bought me a 1996 Toyota Corolla DX sedan, and it's kind of a funny story how I got that car too. So I might want to do another video just explaining it, and just basically do a separate video on it, because I think it deserves its own video. But I got that car. It's my first car, and obviously some of the footage that you're seeing right now is me obviously working on it, and other footage in between of what I've done throughout the years and what I've studied. And other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and the support means so much to me. Obviously, like I said, there's a lot of things going on in my life right now that I can't really post a lot consistently, but of course, you know, just doing this as a hobby right now is honestly more than enough, in my opinion. And I want to continue to grow as a YouTuber, and I want to continue to grow as a community with you guys. And to all my friends who watch my videos and who support my channel from the very beginning, especially my friends who do YouTube themselves. I know Julie, Will, and Ace. I know you guys, you know, you make your own videos, and I appreciate you guys' support. But go check them out. There's gonna be a lot more videos coming from them as well, hopefully in the near future. I know for a fact that me and Julie are going to be recording a Fortnite video coming very, very soon. So that should be fun. And by the time that we do record that video, and that by the time it gets uploaded, that should be when I get another computer that I can record with a better frame rate than this one, because I record my gaming videos without commentary. I use the Xbox capture, and then I just upload it to my OneDrive. But for videos with people's voices in them, and my friends' videos, I go live on Twitch, and I just record the screen off my computer, and that's how I get the videos. But obviously it has a crappy frame rate, so it doesn't really look very well. But other than that, by the time we do record this video, and by the time it gets uploaded, I should have better equipment by then. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much. And obviously there'll be another video on me talking about my car and some of the repairs. But I hope you guys, like I said, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.
On the ground.